Rarely have two athletes been more closely associated than Louie and Roosevelt Bouie were at Syracuse. The Louie and Bouie Show. They were the foundational pieces to Jim Boeheim's long and successful run as the head coach of the Syracuse basketball team. Bouie was a local kid, grew up in Kendall, where his high school teams went 65-1. The starters played in just over half per game because Coach Dick Reynolds believed the second best team in the Genesee region to his starting five were the next five off his own bench. Bouie was a senior at Kendall when Syracuse coach Roy Danforth left for Tulane. Boeheim, Danforth's lead assistant, was a candidate to replace him. As the story goes, Boeheim leveraged his recruiting of Bouie and Orr, a high school star at Cincinnati, into the job at Syracuse. Boeheim had an offer to coach at the U of R and told Syracuse if they didn't hire him, he'd go to Rochester and take his top two recruits with him. It's hard to imagine Louie and Bouie, the Louie and Bouie Show, playing at the U of R, but Syracuse took the bait. The two-star athletes went east, and the rest is history. Orr and Bouie played 4 years at Syracuse, 1976 to 1980. They went 118 to kickstart Boeheim's career. They played in 4 NCAA tournaments. As seniors, they closed Manley Fieldhouse and prepared to move into the newly built Carrier Dome. They were 21-1 when they played their last game at Manley against Georgetown. The Hoyas upset Syracuse 52-50. Orr took the last shot in the building, a 25-footer that missed, called it the lowest point in his career. The two had their numbers retired together in 2015. Bouie's number 50, Orr's 55. Louie played 8 years in the NBA with the Pacers and the Knicks. Went on to college coaching. He was an assistant under Pat Ewing at Georgetown when he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Orr died last week at 61. He was remembered by Boeheim as the greatest man I've ever known. He was the best of us. Kind of like his teams.